Hello from day 2 Silicon Valley tour. Today has been an extraordinary day. It's very difficult to attempt to describe what we've experienced on our first day of site visits in Silicon Valley, and returning home in our coach this evening, we were discussing just that problem to try and convey to others what we have just enjoyed. And from an incredible learning experience, it's been a very interesting day for all of us and quite moving on many levels. We started off this morning at IDEO, and IDEO was incredibly interesting. They're in the heart of Silicon Valley, and they're spread across 3 buildings within their precinct. We received some background information on IDEO, and then we had the pleasure of going through their toy lab and their design lab, as well as a manufacturing lab. And I could narrate for hours on the incredible things that we learned and saw during that site visit. It's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. There were some really interesting takeaways for our group with the IDEO site visit. Each person took away something different, but some of the common themes and points of interest were that, for me particularly, one of our hosts said that there's always going to be amazing opportunities, and one of the things that you do learn, or one of the skills that you develop, is learning when to say no to those opportunities. So that was an interesting message for me, and something that Jamie and I have discussed often, and I felt quite buoyed to hear that, because it's often difficult to say no to opportunity. Entrepreneurs and innovators by nature always want to say yes, but I think focusing on particular projects and not being too focused on every opportunity has its benefits. So that's really exciting. The other popular quote from our visit to IDEO is that we're always in beta testing. We always are in this constant state of innovation, and the perpetual beta testing, which we thought was incredibly exciting. I mean, it just shows what a dynamic place that we operate our businesses in today, that we're never particularly satisfied with what we've got. We continue to strive to innovate and develop, and that was very, very exciting. We've all taken a bunch of photographs, and I'm sure that they'll be posted over coming days, and as time permits we'll write blogs and certainly convey further information. But suffice to say that our 2 hosts at IDEO opened our eyes and provided us some incredible insight to what they're doing for design innovation and innovation thinking. Our second site visit for the day, which was our final site visit for the day, was with Embarcadero Partners, and they are true entrepreneurs. They have many of the challenges that small business and innovators that we work with face, and it was refreshing to hear those challenges firsthand from a company that is now incredibly successful. For example, Coca-Cola Global is one of their core clients, and they work with Coca-Cola on developing innovation strategy, working with their CEOs, CFOs, CIOs, and all the C-suite and executives on a global level to develop incredible innovation or cultural mindsets and various other tasks within the organisation. So they were very refreshing in their honesty and describing the path that they took as a startup and to the success that they're experiencing today. There was a moment when probably most of the room wanted to cry when we received the most incredible gift that I think any business owner could hope to receive. Embarcadero Partners crafted for us a box containing a cultural design strategy, a how-to. They took us on the journey of how to implement these design and innovation thinkings within a business, whether it be a solo enterprise right through to the global and multinationals that they work with. And I mean, the packaging itself was incredibly beautiful and unique, but within that were individual books and how-tos to apply their design thinking within our own businesses. And they also provided us with a USB stick with documents and precedents and templates that we can use to craft that journey within our own businesses. So for us, we're going to be beta testing that product, and which is a nice way of saying we're guinea pigs, but we are absolutely thrilled and very humbled to be provided with that opportunity. So despite the fact that we're all incredibly weary, we are walking on air for what we have learned today, who we've had the opportunity to meet, and no doubt all of us can't wait to get home and apply that knowledge within our own businesses and for the benefit of our clients and our community. I'm going to keep this pretty brief because you'll see that I am quite weary, and I think I've had 4 hours sleep across 3 days. So tomorrow is a very big day. We start off at 6 a.m, I think, 6 a.m, and we go right through to dinner. So it's a very long day today. Tomorrow it's going to be jam-packed, and I will do my very best to do an update, but be assured that I'll pop a blog through as soon as I can. If you're not yet a member of the Women in Focus community, please join. Opportunities such as this experience don't come along too often. So we're very lucky that, excuse me, Women in Focus offer that to us. Jump on their website and find out a little bit more about how you can become a part of this community. Tickle in my throat, so I'm going to sign off by saying good night, and I hope to touch base with you all tomorrow.